the unbreakable light. Why the chosen one always wins the spiritual war against the narcissist. Have you ever felt it? That persistent, unsettling sensation that your very essence, your light, somehow makes you a glaring target for people who seem incredibly draining, manipulative, and just off. That feeling isn't some figment of your overactive imagination. You know, it's not a flaw in your perception. Oh no, it's often the very first subtle whisper of a spiritual battle that you, my friend, were absolutely born to win. What if I told you that the very qualities that make you so appealing to narcissists are precisely the ones that form your ultimate, divinely given weapon against their darkness? In this deep dive, we're not just going to scratch the surface. We're going to peel back the layers and uncover the spiritual laws that don't just guarantee your victory, but also brilliantly expose the narcissist's greatest, most fatal weakness. This journey is about understanding an unseen battle, a clash of energies and intentions. If you are ready to gain profound insights into this often misunderstood dynamic and learn how to safeguard your inner light, please subscribe to the channel. This community comprises like-minded individuals who are all on a shared journey of profound personal growth, self-discovery, and ultimately liberation from toxic influences. Join us as we uncover the truth and empower you to live a life of authenticity and strength. There is a battle being fought inside the soul that few truly understand. It's a conflict far older and deeper than any relationship dynamic. If you have ever felt relentlessly targeted, drained, or dimmed by a person who seems to feed off your light, if you consider yourself a chosen one, an empath, or a lightworker, then you know this war firsthand. You have stood on the battlefield against a force that sought to extinguish your very essence, the narcissist. For too long, this experience has been confined to the language of trauma bonds, gaslighting, and emotional abuse. And yes, all of that is terribly real on the earthly plane. But today we are going to ascend. We are going beyond the surface level psychology to expose the metaphysical truth of this ancient dynamic and reveal why, in the final, eternal accounting, the chosen one is destined to win. This is a story written in the stars, in your soul contract, and in the immutable laws of the universe itself. The narcissist's entire existence is built on an illusion. Your ultimate victory is built on authenticity. My goal for the next 40 minutes is to give you a complete, unshakable foundation, a final, sacred closure on this chapter of your life. We are going deep to the root of the soul contracts, the karmic debts, and the divine mandate that guarantees your victory. This journey is not just about survival. It is about reclaiming your spiritual sovereignty. It is your ascension. I will walk you through the 3 undeniable spiritual laws that govern this celestial war, leading to a powerful final confrontation, a climax where the narcissist's illusion must inevitably shatter against the purity of your light. Stick with me, because your entire perspective on this difficult chapter is about to be divinely rewritten. Number 1, the nature of the spiritual conflict. The archetypal energy, light versus shadow. To understand why you win, you first must understand who you are and what they are on the energetic plane. You, the chosen one, are a living conduit of pure source energy. Your presence anchors a high vibration into the physical realm. Your core frequency is love, creation, and abundance. You did not earn this light in this lifetime. You are this light, an essence of the divine. You are the embodiment of wholeness. The narcissist, however, is a soul defined by a void, a profound, self-inflicted spiritual wound. They made a choice somewhere along their journey to sever their connection to Source and rely entirely on the external world. They are a spiritual black hole, disconnected from the very energy of creation. Their core frequency is fear, lack, and control. They cannot create light. They can only consume it. They desperately need external energy, what we call supply, to simulate a soul they no longer feel or recognize. Therefore, the attraction between you is not a personal failing. It is purely energetic. The narcissist is not drawn to you because you are weak. They are drawn to you because your light is their life force. Their targeting is, cosmically speaking, the highest compliment to your divine brilliance. They attack you because they desperately need what you innately possess: the illusion of control, the narcissistic matrix. The next layer of this spiritual war is the battle for your reality. The narcissist's world is a self-constructed matrix, a 3D bubble built entirely on lies, gaslighting, and manufactured drama. Their goal is not just to control your actions, but to control your perception. Their most insidious weapons, the smear campaigns, the endless projection, the victim playing, are designed to make you look into a false, cracked mirror and mistake their fundamental darkness for your own reflection. This is not just psychological manipulation. It is a spiritual attack on your divine self-perception. If they can convince you that you are the problem, you will stay connected, trying to fix the illusion, constantly pumping energy into their void. Your essential defense, the one tool that renders their entire matrix powerless, is your unshakable boundary. This is not just a polite social line. It is a spiritual force field. The highest expression of this boundary is the no contact rule, which is metaphysically a complete and total withdrawal of your light and energy from their system. By walking away and closing the door, you do not fight the darkness. You simply starve the black hole. When the source of light is gone, the illusion has nothing left to illuminate the spiritual contract and karmic catalyst. Now, let's explore perhaps the most controversial, yet most necessary truth for your healing: the concept of a soul contract. Many of us, before incarnating into this specific lifetime, agree on a higher level to major challenges. Some souls agree to play the difficult, often painful, role of the catalyst, the narcissist, to force a powerful and profound spiritual leap in the ascending soul, you, the chosen one. The narcissist serves as the ultimate test, perfectly tailored to attack the exact wounds you needed to heal to fully embody your power. They are the friction that creates the diamond. The pain they inflicted was the final, brutal initiation into your true purpose. Think about it. If your deep-seated lesson was self-worth, they devalued you until you had to find your worth within Source, making that foundation so solid it could never be shaken by any external person again. By enduring and finally breaking free, you are not just escaping a person. You are completing a karmic cycle that may have spanned multiple lifetimes. The relationship's purpose was served the moment you chose yourself, your sanity, and your connection to your divine truth. That choice fulfills the contract, the energetic tie is severed, and the spiritual debt is paid. The moment you declare your freedom, you are free for good. Number 2, the chosen one's unbreakable power. The power of authentic light. The most crucial difference between you and the narcissist lies in the quality of your light. The narcissist wears a facade, a beautiful mask of charm, success, and manufactured virtue. This is their false light. entirely based on external approval and fleeting validation. It is a weak, flickering candle flame that requires constant, unsustainable fuel from others. When the admiration stops, the flame dies. Your light, the light of the chosen one, is fundamentally different. It is innate, self-sustaining, and eternal. It is fueled by your direct, internal connection to Source, to the very fabric of creation. It doesn't need applause, recognition, or validation. It simply is. This pure, true, self-generating light is the spiritual power the narcissist can never steal, replicate, or truly comprehend. This distinction is key to your victory. When you begin to heal, you naturally raise your frequency. You move out of the heavy, low vibration plane of manipulation, fear, and drama, the 3D world, and ascend into the high-frequency reality of unconditional love and truth, the 5D perspective. The narcissist, stuck fast in the lower frequency of fear, control, and lack, literally cannot exist in your new vibrational reality. They are out of sync. It is not that you outrun them. It is that you ascend to a dimension where they cannot follow. Divine discernment, the inner GPS. The narcissist's primary battlefield is your mind, and their primary weapon is confusion or gaslighting. The spiritual goal of gaslighting is to sever your connection to your inner knowing, your intuition, that quiet voice of the divine, your spiritual GPS. They want you to doubt your soul's wisdom, because if you can't trust your own mind, you must rely on theirs. Your ultimate spiritual shield is your ability to hear your soul above their fabricated noise. Your intuition is your direct, uncorruptible line to Source. The deeper you anchor into this inner connection, the less their lies can penetrate your energetic field. The weapons of the chosen one are not worldly. They are truth, faith, and righteousness. Speaking your truth, even if only to yourself in the mirror, shatters the energetic bonds of their illusions. When you finally acknowledge what I am seeing is real and it is wrong, you pull your energy out of their fantasy and back into your sovereign center. This is the first, most powerful act of self-reclamation. It restores your inner compass, ensuring you can never be steered off your divine path again. The alchemical transformation, trauma to transcendence, the pain of narcissistic abuse, as devastating as it is the raw material for your greatest spiritual growth. It forces a profound process of alchemical transformation. Initially, the pain causes the ego to react, to fight, obsess, seek revenge, or try to win their approval back. These reactions, ironically, keep you energetically tethered to the narcissist. The path of the soul, however, is surrender not to the abuser, but to the divine healing process. Narcissistic abuse acts as a cosmic fire that burns away everything that is not your authentic self. The fire destroys codependency, people-pleasing tendencies, the need for external validation, and old trauma-based patterns. This fire is painful, but necessary. What emerges from the ashes is the true, unadulterated essence of the chosen one, stronger, clearer, and fully integrated with their higher self. This is the moment the phoenix rises. Your scars are not signs of damage. They are the sacred geometry of your spiritual evolution. The final, magnificent step of this healing journey is the activation of your life's purpose. The narcissist's attack was meant to derail you, to silence your voice, and to dim your light. By overcoming the very worst form of low-frequency darkness, you unlock a depth of wisdom, compassion, and power that is required for your true mission on Earth. Your testimony of spiritual survival becomes your ministry. This is the ultimate victory. The energy they tried to steal is transformed by you into an energy that now serves the world. Number 3, the inevitable collapse and final victory. The spiritual law of reciprocity, karma. The final act of this war is governed by a simple yet immutable cosmic rule, the law of reciprocity or karma. Karma, in this context, is not a spiteful punishment. It is the law of energy return. The narcissist has operated by extracting, diminishing, and destroying the energy of others. The inevitable return is a profound and total energetic lack. They have nothing of their own to fall back on, and the universe cannot sustain a creature whose only mode of operation is consumption without creation. Their greatest flaw is their inherent compulsion for supply. They cannot stop seeking external validation and energy. This relentless compulsion is the mechanism of their self-sabotage. Each new person they deceive, each new lie they tell, is simply another karmic debt they incur. Their internal void only grows larger with every external win. This is where the divine intervention often occurs. When the chosen one finally steps into sovereignty and refuses to look back, the universe begins to adjust the scales. The narcissist's carefully constructed facade must crumble under its own weight and the accumulation of energetic debt. This is often what survivors call divine justice, where the narcissist's world collapses due to their own moral and energetic bankruptcy. You don't have to lift a finger. The cosmic balance is restoring itself. The final battle, the victory of no reaction. The narcissist has one last desperate maneuver when they sense their supply is gone. The Hoover. This is their final, frantic spiritual attack, an attempt to reestablish the energetic umbilical cord. The chosen one's ultimate spiritual weapon against this is no reaction, expressed through the no-contact boundary. Metaphysically, refusing to react to their drama, their pity ploys, or their manufactured chaos is a complete and total refusal to engage the lower frequency. It is the spiritual equivalent of placing a mirror in front of a specter the illusion has nothing solid to interact with and begins to fade away. Your silence and your absence become a divine declaration of independence. The moment you stop reacting, the narcissist is instantly forced to face the internal void. Without your light to reflect, the false self they created has no anchor in reality. This is the crisis that shatters their spiritual illusion. They are forced to confront the pure, cold emptiness of their own making. This internal collapse is their ultimate, inevitable defeat, the inherent impossibility of the narcissist's win. Let's be clear about what winning means in this spiritual context. For the narcissist to truly win, they would have to permanently extinguish your light and make you a soulless automaton dependent on them. This is metaphysically impossible. Your soul is a spark of the divine. It is a piece of the Creator. It cannot be destroyed by a human, no matter how toxic or manipulative. The most the narcissist can ever do is temporarily obscure it with fear and confusion. The victory is achieved the moment the chosen one remembers who they are, reclaims their power, and reconnects with their source. Look at the final scorecard, the metaphysical tally. The chosen one exits the conflict with unshakable inner peace, self-love, healed wounds, and a fully activated purpose. They have a stronger connection to source and a new, sovereign life. They have gained everything. The The narcissist exits the conflict with the same empty void, a new layer of karmic debt, and the profound realization that their most vital, purest source of light has been permanently lost. They must restart the agonizing energy hunt, sinking deeper into the spiritual darkness. They have gained nothing. The light of authenticity will always outshine the shadow of illusion. The created, no matter how arrogant, cannot defeat the creator. The narcissist's defeat is written into the fabric of the universe itself. Your victory, my sovereign friend, is not found in their downfall. Your victory is found entirely in your rise. You were chosen not to be a victim, but to be a way shower. You walked through the fire, and you emerged as pure gold. Your journey is a map for every soul still struggling in the darkness. You are the embodiment of resilience, strength, and divine triumph. This is the moment of your final declaration of spiritual sovereignty. I am source energy. My light is eternal. My truth is my shield. My intuition is my guide. I have fulfilled my karmic contract. I am free. I am no longer the supply. I am the source. The narcissist never wins because they cannot create. They can only consume. You, the chosen one, are the ultimate creator. Walk forward, not with fear, but with the quiet, unshakable confidence of someone who knows they have faced the ultimate darkness and emerged not just intact, but magnified. The battle is over. The victory is secured. This is the beginning of your greatest chapter. Go forth, Sovereign One, and anchor your unbreakable light into the world. If this message resonated with the truth of your soul, hit the like button, subscribe for more sovereign content, and in the comments below, declare your victory. Let the universe hear you. My divine identity is restored. I am the victor. Share this video with one person who needs to know their light is truly unbreakable.